So another big feature here today is the Snake Pit concert. And we said, we need someone who's young, someone who's cool, fresh to take the Snake Pit concert. And we chose Jenna Webster for that assignment today. Jenna's out there and she's holding down the fan experience. Oh, Jenna, did you move closer? She moved closer.
She's still talking about the fans, though. She got to spend the day with the fans.
Okay, good job.
Yeah, I moved over to Gasoline Alley. We were at the concert earlier. We talked to Switchfoot earlier, which was super cool, but it's been really fun hanging out here with the fans all day. My favorite part has been seeing all their different outfits. We've got Superman, we've got Elvis. There was a Where's Waldo. Everybody's kind of covered them up in their rain ponchos, their rain jackets right now, but everyone out here, we know they're so excited. There's so much focus on the drivers, but I got to spend time with one of the longtime crew team members for the Andretti team out here. And his love of racing was one of the reasons that he actually moved to the U.S.
It takes a big crew in the pit to create that well-oiled machine when the green flag drops. Each person with their own highly choreographed task. These days, Rolando Coronado will tell you his job at Team Andretti is a bit more relaxed.
I just sit there, I put a radio on, I listen to what's going on, and I might have an opinion here and there that probably nobody cares about, but...
The assistant team manager is too humble to brag about his 26 years with the IndyCar team.
Me contributed? I don't think I have contributed much, to be honest with you. I think the team has contributed to me.
Being a mechanic for a race team was never the goal. Nor was it his teenage dream to be a crew chief, a role he ended up holding with Andretti for a decade.
It is probably at the Speedway the toughest job is to run a car.
In fact, as a boy in Colombia, Coronado wanted to be behind the wheel himself.
My dad says that when I was 5 years old and he was fueling the car, I would poke my head out the window and smell the gasoline. He always had mechanical stuff, and I was sort of interested in that, but racing just got into me by just watching race cars in Colombia, and it led me down a pretty good path.
It was that path that led him to move to the U.S. and join Andretti. At the time, all of Coronado's racing magazines were written in English.
And I went to school to learn the language so I could read the book, so I could understand what they were saying.
He remembers the isolation, different from the culture of always being together with family in Colombia. The racing team became that family. And all these years later, the days can be long and anxiety run high.
Winning.
But Coronado keeps coming back for more.
There's nothing that compares to winning this race.
After he won the 101st running of the Indy 500 as crew chief for Takuma Sato, magazines wrote about him.
It's very difficult to win this race, and if you can be part of a group that achieves that, is a great feeling.
It's a feeling he keeps chasing to get from the pit back to the winner's circle.
Now, Coronado says the hardest part about working in racing doesn't have to do with actually working on the cars, those decisions made in the moment as crew chief, but he actually says one of the hardest part is you spend so much time away from your family. I actually got the chance to talk with his wife and one of his daughters. Earlier during our noon show, they were sharing some of their stories, especially his daughter, about getting to grow up around IndyCar. So you'll have to check out WTHR.com. They had some really cool stories to share. Dustin and Felicia, I know you've got your fair share of cool stories that you've been a part of today, though.